There are two optional accessories currently available for the Fanatec Clubsport V3 Pedal set, and they are the brake performance kit and the damper kit. What do they do, and do you really need them? By the end of this video, you'll know whether you should get them or pass on them. For the time squeezed, here's a summary. If you're gonna get or have got a set of V3 pedals, the brake performance kit is 100% worthwhile. The community agrees. For the damper, if you just drive rally games or drive manual gearbox cars where throttle nimbleness is absolutely crucial, then don't bother with a damper. It's not going to add anything for you. But if you specialise in GT and Formula where throttle smoothing can be of great help, you're going to find it essential. Here's why. First up is the easy one, the brake performance kit. The brake performance kit, or BPK, is a selection of inserts which go inside of the piston of a brake pedal to modify the firmness of it. They replace the standard inserts which are comparatively a little bit squishy. A choice of inserts are in the kit to give you some range of stiffnesses to choose from, but on the whole the end result will be stiffer than a stock pedal. The consensus as to whether this accessory is any good is quite unanimous. The brake performance kit is pretty much essential if you want that real race car brake pedal feel, and in my opinion it just shouldn't be sold separately, they should be included. The stock brake pedal is very much passable, and I did use it in stock form for a while, but once I got a brake performance kit insert in there, I found the firmed up brake pedal much easier to be effective and accurate with, so it shouldn't be skipped. There will be a tiny minority that don't like the firmer feel of a BPK, but the vast majority, including me, much prefer it, so it's a pretty safe bet to say that it's worthwhile. If you're getting or have got V3s, get the BPK. Cool, simple enough, but now we move on to the damper kit, and it's not quite so black and white. The damper kit works by smoothing out your pedal movements, by resisting the rate at which the pedal can be pressed down, much like how your car's boot lid or trunk has got resistance on it to stop it from slamming shut when you close it. The damper can be fitted to the throttle or the brake, but the throttle is, in my opinion, where it does the most good by far. The rate of resistance is adjustable in strength, so you can have it anywhere from very stiff to barely there. When you have a damper, it's much smoother when you're feeding the throttle back in on corner exits and so on. Where the damper can have a real proper benefit to your driving is if you tend to specialise in powerful GT or Formula cars, where being progressive and smooth when you feed the throttle back in is absolutely critical, and if the throttle cuts on gear changes are done automatically by the car and not by lifting your right foot. If you're a GT or a Formula main, then you will get on well with damper, and if you fine tune the damping strength for your style, then you will become more accurate and consistent, getting back on the throttle just right. However, while the damper does have real utility for those kind of folks, like me, the damper is going to be useless to a specific portion of you and will not add anything to your experience if this applies to you. If you primarily do rallying or you drive manual gearbox cars where you need to be on and off the throttle really rapidly and very often, you should avoid the damper, as a resisted throttle pedal is only going to get in the way. And if you turn down the damper so much that it's barely even there, then there's no point in you having it at all, and you could save yourself €80. But what if you do a bit of everything? So for example, if you're a GT and Formula specialist and you love the damped pedal, but you also like to jump into rally or manual gearbox cars like I do from time to time, does having a damper ruin that when you want to do that? Well, no, it doesn't. Thankfully, as mentioned earlier, the damper is easily adjustable by hand. It's a 10-second job to adjust it. And if you keep track of the numbered settings you prefer, then there's no issue jumping from car type to car type. It's not going to get in the way when you need an undamped rapid response throttle. When I bought my V3 second hand, they happened to come with the damper. I took it off straight away without even trying it because I knew they were €80 brand new. I planned to sell it, feeling pretty certain that I wouldn't need it. After a day of it not selling, curiosity got the better of me and I fitted it back to the throttle pedal, and it changed everything for me. At the time, it wasn't obvious to me what a damper did or why you'd even want one. Now, having used it for many months, I can't live without mine. And that's it. If you happen to be shopping for anything Fanatec, then do give my affiliate link a click through in the description to help support me, and thank you to the many that have already done so. If you already have a brake performance kit or damper on your V3s, then let people know your thoughts in the comments, as I'm just one bloke and you guys have many opinions and experiences to share that would be useful for people following you to read. Thanks for watching, and see you again.